So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. So, I have this video to give us today that majority of us need to know this before it's too late. Let me tell you the main truth choosings. You don't lose friends. You do what you lose the wrong ones. Yes, believe me, someone who is made for you, someone who genuinely come into your life will never leave you. No matter the mistake you do, or no matter the error you commit, someone who genuinely, who truly love you, a friend who understand you, who know your weakness, will not leave you when you made a mistake. That is why you need to understand that there are some people in your life today whom you are no longer contacting with, interacting with, not because you lose them. No, they'll do what they lose you. Not because you made a mistake. They made the worst mistake of letting you go. So there are a lot of things you need to understand. There are many people who are secretly regretting why they ever made the mistake of letting you go. There are many people who have fully come to realize that you're supposed to be the person that they ought to keep as a friend. Yes, believe me, because they have finally come to realize the mistake they made of letting you go. That is why today you need to understand as a chosen, whoever that walk away from you, you need to let the force go. Stop bothering yourself over people whom God cut away from you. Yes, believe me, stop forcing yourself to those whom God have automatically let go in your life. It does not matter how long that relationship has been there. It does not matter how long that friendship has been there. It does not matter how long you have been with that person. But if they want to walk away, let them go. Because sometimes people will not value what they have until they lose it. Sometimes people will not appreciate what they have until they lose it. So no matter what is going on around you, no matter the difficulties, someone who truly genuinely love you will always be there with you. Someone who genuinely like you will always be there with you. That is why you need to understand that there are a lot of people whom God decide to wipe away from you. There are a lot of people today who God decide to do or to let go in your life. God we are serving is not a God that make a mistake. There is nothing too hard for God to do. But when God figure out that these people are not worthy to be in your life, He will do anything, go to any level to protect you and your future and your life. So if some people out there want to leave, let them leave. Stop bothering yourself over some people that God have already cut off. Stop worrying over the flux, the force that God decides to take away. Stop worrying yourself over the garbages that God threw away. Yes, believe me. Look at it. When the Bible said the year Hosea died, that is the year Isaiah was able to see the Lord. The moment God cut off Haman, the glory of God starts to bright in the life of Esther too much. There are some people who are the cost of why your glory are not shining the way it ought to. That is why you need to understand that no matter the mistake you do today, no matter the error you do today, there are those whom God sent into your life for a season. There are three things you need to understand about friends. There are those who God sent for a season. There are those who God sent for a period of time. There are those who God sent for lifetime. So if those who God sent for a season, when they finish their work with you, they will still have reason to leave. When those who God sent into your life to help you for a period of time, when they still do their work, they will walk away. That is why sometimes some people will be helping you, and they will suddenly realize what they are doing, and they will walk away. Sometimes some people will just be like, I don't want to, some people will just be like, why do I do this for this guy? Why do I do it? Because God used them to do it, not because they have that mind to help you, but God just wants to use them to do it so that they will realize one day that there is a God that is above what they're thinking. That's why sometimes some people will just be regretting why they help you. Not because they help you. It is God who used them to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes some people will be helping you, suddenly they will change. Because God have limit for them. God have a period of time that is using them to do things for you. That's why you have a lot of friends who maybe you have job, maybe they are the one who give you job, or they are the one who do this. The moment you start to grow, they will leave you, because God want them to help you to get job, but God don't want them to experience the growth, because you know one day they will turn to become what? Hosea. And there are those whom God bring into your life for lifetime. If you have one or two of them, you need to keep them. No matter what may happen, you need to keep them in your life. I can remember when I traveled to Africa, there's one of my friends that I met. The same way he is when I was home, that is the same way he is. He never changed. There's no, I meet a lot of friends, many of them, their attitudes, their character, their word, the way they do things, they find that they have automatically changed from truth. But when I meet this one, I say, no, this one is genuinely, I don't trust people, I don't trust no one, I love everyone, but I never trust no one. But when I look at him, I say, no, this one is worthy to keep as a friend. So what am I trying to say is this: don't bother yourself over the things that God decides to wipe away. Because there are some certain people whom you have been praying for. Lord, I want this person to come into my life. I want this person to stay with me forever. Lord, keep them, keep them. You'll be speaking in tongues, basking in tongues. But the next morning you will call them. They'll say, no, you know, I don't want to hang around with you. I don't want to be your friend anymore. Maybe they don't have that confidence to say it. But with their attitudes that change, you will understand that this is what is in their mind. Overnight change, not because devil do something, not because they have manipulated them, not because they use them, but God don't want them to stay in your life, because God is a God that searches the inner mind. He don't search the outward, he search the deepest mind of all men. That is why you need to do what? You need to let the force go. You need to let the force go. Stop welcoming those whom God have removed from your life. Yes, I know that there are some certain things we do by mistake, but the truth is this: stop welcoming the force to stay with you. Stop welcoming attracting, or stop entertaining what folks. Let the force go. You know what I'm saying? Let them go, so that you may bring out the best in you. Because if you keep trying all your best to keep the force, no one, the rest of the good ones will not have space to stay. Because the worst part of it is that those who are forced, those who don't love you, who don't genuinely love you, will not allow the good ones to stay. That's why you need to let whoever that want to go, you need to let them go. You need to let them go, so that the good ones will do what? Will come in. May God bless you. Remain blessed.